the bass.
Fragile Bard running away, but the decision to do that means that Jankos gets really low, and on the flip side, Joxer doesn't tell Macau that there is a free kill now running towards him, and so the Q's too late. He flashes to safety, and nothing actually happens.
But still, INTZ, you can see up 500 gold because of what's been going on. The mid lane push, Ryu having to back for that tier.
Ooh, spiked it. That was
The
Jankos.
TP though, level 6.
Ultimate goes down, Revolta looks like he's in a bad spot. Repel won't even get him anywhere he wants to be, and that's actually first kill over to Vander with the 3 assists.
Yeah, pounds the ground there. The Alistar doesn't waste his Ignite, but still manages to get the kill because that's just what support seem to be doing at the moment in Worlds. Very good play though, good collapse and teleport from Oda1.
Plus, right now, you can see he's already started his roam. He's coming over here right now.
Nice job by Vander. Talker's over the wall. They're going to throw down on the hunt. Try to turn on to Talker's. Vander throws Unbreakable Will, and Jankos throws the Ragnarok down right to the middle of the fight. It is Revolta dropping behind them, but he can't choose a target just yet. He does find the spider, but it's going to make it. No, goes down the spout. Talker's, Joxter, and Macau now running for their lives. Ryu, remember, flash down, no ghost yet, so they're just trying to get the slow. The CC locks him down in the last swing. Fang gets him through the magical journey.
He didn't think he had to flash there. Walks up that last little thing there from Ryu, gets it, and this is going to give them a lot of pressure on this turret. This might be first turret for H2K.
Yeah, small details actually mean quite a large deal in that last fight. It was a bit messy and the turret was still standing, so INTZ choosing to dive, super risky. And speaking of, there's the teleport.
Odoamne as well, channeling his TP, so he'll be there.
Yang, you don't want to be there.
He stopped his TP, actually. The team says, we have it. It's just going to be Yang. Here comes Macau trying to get a few kills for himself. Vander gets himself to safety as well. Beautiful job by H2K, kind of getting in and out of being INTZ priority target. No follow-up from the rest of the team. Very low mana across the board. This is up to Forgiven pretty much to auto-attack if he can. May just be able to do that, but gets locked up himself.
Oh, someone next. Who's next?
Joxter says, I'm not done. I want to give you hot cocoa.
This is pretty messy from INTZ.
Everybody's running around with such low mana, and INTZ, Yang completes his teleport, but he's in the middle of so many members, and Talker's, because of the build that he went, he doesn't have something like a catalyst to restore.
It is going to be a slow rotation from Ryu. He's got the long way around to go, or he's going to have to go straight through this vision, and INTZ could turn around on him. Maybe not knowing Vander, Odoamne, and Yang goes for there. Ryu's going to have the swipe on the side. Yang will go down first, so Ryu changes his focus. That's going to also be Jankos going down. He doesn't have much farther to go. And H2K collapsed very nicely, and yes, Yang fell in the end.
You have to say one more time, to a fault from INTZ. You admire the strategy, the commitment is definitely there, but they willingly get themselves killed to get the turret. Yeah, I know. The vision was there early, and they still choose to do it.
Not too much of a gold deficit. They are behind, I should say. It's 20.8 to 22.2. Still anybody's game, but it seems like H2K is kind of reading the book that INTZ brought to the table here, seeing right through it. And say, UK gold lead, not really shrinking, but it's not getting any bigger within these last few fights. Nice hammer back as Yang thought he had that fight 1v1, but he says Revolta's here, and now it's for the junglers to duke this out. Yanko looking very healthy, and he's just going to keep those undertows coming to take down Revolta. It's very, very close. He may just try to walk in and get the slowdown, and that point heals him up as well with the hot cocoa, and that's going to make anybody feel good.
Yeah, patient play, of course, from Revolta. Unfortunately, H2K are already responding, so the strategy is still there, and they are trying to outthink INTZ, who are trying to create chaos themselves, and it's almost working.
The few times in Worlds we've seen somebody just run in circles until they get somebody else to come.
However, this is the point where INTZ started to implode a little bit. Feels like the pressure's still there.
They're chasing, but here comes the rest of INTZ. This is actually a trap.
Nice dodge.
Backing out, that's going to be Yang coming in on the top, but Yang goes the other way, trying to find a kill. Shock Blast already to start off, does get some damage onto Ryu. A little bit extra, but he's going to be kind of stuck, has to back in that spot, and H2K is not going to let them out easy.
Yeah, INTZ, they were laying a trap there. They were trying to bait in H2K. H2K took the bait, but I don't think they were expecting the Righteous Glory and the speed that came out, and the fact that they were running them down. Speaking of running them down.
Does he have Righteous Glory?
Gotta go
fast. He doesn't. It's on cooldown right now, I believe.
Hit him with the meat. That slows him down. Now it's the meat grinder, and they're going to go ahead and hit Macau. It's Vander that's there as well. Like we said, recuperating from an engage, from an attack in their jungle, they're always getting something in their favor on the flip side.
And again, almost deja vu in terms of time in the game. Another implosion from INTZ. They tried to do a strategy, and they're looking for Vander.
Vander puts himself right in the fire, so low, but actually gives himself an out. Jockster now just getting missed by the undertow. A twin fang, one more to get it. Dodges the Noxious blast.
What are you doing?
Goes down. I think he just wanted to give it to the wolf. Maybe he's like, stop the assists. Stop the assists. So
What a disaster.
Jockster goes down, flash is over, and H2K is all over INTZ's moves.
Again, trying to fight, not setting up for the fights appropriately, just going. It does sometimes work. We saw this through proper setup in the early game. Predictable, but speaking of,
Righteous engagement there on a Jockster, as that's the tempered fate that's been slowing them down on all their engages. Now they can go after the targets they want without being stopped.
that was pretty smooth.
But making their targets blow flash and a lot just to get out of the fight. This gives H2K a very nice position here, wherever they want.
You have to give a lot of credit to Revolta for even getting out alive in that situation. That was actually pretty clean from the Elise.
They can run fast, but they can't run through walls. So, bell's over. Use the bell. Oh, nah. You didn't have to go back.
Unfortunately, he did. They have no vision, no way to actually see if they're doing the Baron.
Yeah, you have to check at that point, especially when it's just Odoamne.
Wow, he's saving mid as well once Baron is going down. Odoamne being a boss right now with that equalizer nicely across all the minions. His team comes up with Baron, and INTZ is none the wiser until everything happens.
It feels like a lot of pressure was actually there onto H2K early, but they find their strengths, hit a stride, and then they just start looking extremely clean, honestly, at this stage.
And this was one of the stages of the game that was the worst for them historically, where this is where they would fumble. The laning phase was something that they always excelled at. And right now, with Jankos and Oki was camped, right now, H2K in a great position in this game. 26 minutes in with already a 7,000 gold lead and complete control of objectives so far.
Yang trying to get a shock blast in.
This squad, rather short cooldown as well on the right hand board. But hold on.
This just doesn't feel like a good idea.
Portobello to get into range.
Oh,
Jocker's very low. That's going to be... Oh, he turned around for the play. You can't push him away. Undertow, he hits him with a big ham across the head. And now they're going to be going on the inhibitors inside the base. It has just been H2K hitting the gas every time they see a member of INTZ.
And Odo's stopping recall.
And he's still going for Odoamne throughout the fight. The Nexus turrets are dropping here. And H2K are definitely going to try to end it. On the hunt goes down. All they have to do is focus on these Nexus turrets. A good hit coming in from Revolta, but it's not enough. He gets back onto the ground. Forgiven stays alive. Ooh, Boomerang isn't going to take Macau down, but it will start to drop the last Nexus turret. 16-4, 29 minutes in. H2K take down INTZ.
And H2K lock in a quarterfinal spot for themselves.